This is Abdullah Hassam Abba al-Sadiq.
Hear me and obey. I am a messenger sent to you from Jesus Christ alayhi salam. Paul is false and led you astray. The church is corrupt and no longer upholds the law of God, nor does it defend the oppressed. The papacy has been stolen and the rightful heir has been pushed aside. There is no one else but me that you are obliged to obey.
He's an Egyptian religious leader who has gathered attention for claiming to be the descendant of both Jesus and Mohammad. He founded a religion called Mahdi, the religion of peace and light, which, yes, one could say he wants to create a one-world religion, but who says it's a bad thing? Abdullah Hashem asserts that he is the Qaim al-Muhammad, the riser from the family of Muhammad, the second Mahdi, succeeding Hamed al-San, whom he considers the first Mahdi. He also claims to be the successor of Simon Peter. He's claiming to be the successor of Jesus Christ. He referred to himself as the true, legitimate Pope, claiming that the Pope of the Vatican was never the real Pope. They are all usurpers. Now, while many are calling him the AC, I've done research all day long about him. This man says nothing different than what we all believe. I'm not saying he is the Messiah. I am not saying that what he says is true. I'm saying that the concept of his statements are what we all believe. He describes his mission as a divine just state, and his teachings incorporate various religious traditions. His teachings incorporate elements from various religious traditions, which include Islamic esotericism, Christian Gnosticism, which I've spoken several times about, but also Western mysticism. For instance, he promotes beliefs of reincarnation, and the more I talk about him, the more I'm describing myself. He talks about the transmigration of souls, and presents unconventional interpretations of religions. But his movement has been categorized as apocalyptic. Mainstream Islamic scholars have poured a mountain of scrutiny over him. Abdullah Hassam disseminates his message through his YouTube channel, The Mahdi Has Appeared, where he shares interviews and lectures with growing audiences of what he's teaching. He has millions of views already. But it's important to note that his claims are considered controversial and are not recognized by mainstream Islamic or Christian denominations. I have to disagree with the masses as usual, and I might get a lot of hate for this, but I do not believe that he is the AC. I have noticed that he does believe in a lot of things that I literally teach, but I've never heard him once mention the Anunnaki or the Sumerian bloodlines. This is where I get thrown off. He also says that he is the only one you must obey. Calls out the Vatican for not doing its job. It does not feed the poor. It doesn't defend the underdog. On and on and on. Criticism of both Islam and Christianity. I've already binge watched a lot of his videos because I have to take it all in for me to get an exact reading on him. When he says things like, he is from the east because of his father, and he's from the Jews in the west because of his mother. Literally, I could say the same. He says he has more knowledge than all popes. I see a lot of ego in his words. There's a lot of I am, I. That is what throws me off. Because in per se, his belief system isn't messed up. What is messed up is that he wants to claim all of this for himself and is like, you have to follow me. I am your leader. I am the true Messiah. I am this. I am that. When people say that I am constantly, it throws me off. And I know that people who really are don't say it. And there's a reason why. He looks the part and talks the part. But remember that false prophets that he talks about, he described himself also. Continue to research on him. I'm going to get a big reading on him. We're going to pull out the dowsing rods. We're going to do everything. And we're going to break it down. Also, if you're the Messiah, I'm pretty sure you don't need a teleprompter. Am I right? So what's your first vibes on this guy? The Mahdi has arrived.